watching Subnautica Creative. I'm in a part of this search. We'll be playing together on Subnautica. Not on multiplayer. Although maybe I will go on to survival. I don't know. To show Jude without having to try and go through the hassle of share playing and connecting and trying for hours for it to work for 5 seconds and then disconnecting. All that, yeah, no, I don't want to deal with that, especially when it's midnight, almost 1 in the morning. Nobody's gonna watch this unless it's after the stream is over, besides Jude. I may as well just send you an invite real quick so you can see or get to it faster. So, oh, sorry. So, I'm underwater, obviously, because we're on a water planet. Why are there so many of these things? There's 4 of them. YouTube. Creep fine. So, Subnautica is a game about water. Lots of it. Literally the entire world is made of water. And to use that to its advantage, it has some decent water physics. And you might be wondering, possibly, why do I have so many doors? Well, it's because these actually help keeping water out of certain parts of your base. Now, the water system in Subnautica is not perfect. Like, the system where your base can flood with water is not perfect. This is in creative, that's why the base is not flooding already. But you can segment your base via using bulkheads. Now then, this room I pre-cracked using this and some coral samples and an acid mushroom. You could probably hear it if I mute my mic real quick. You can hear the air / water. So if I open the door, it'll lag for a second, of course. The water is in there, and it can spill out. And then it mediates. And then it rises up. And your base floods. But the bulkheads stop this. The bulkheads can chamber off certain bits and bobs of your base. So say, for example, that you wanted to stop your base from flooding. Like this. Well, you add a bulkhead, and you close it.
Hull integrity restored.
But it's faster if once the water parts are closed off, then you open up your doors and it equals out the water, makes it lower, makes it faster. But let's just say that your base is flooded. You didn't make any bulkheads, or the ones that you had never close, or you never closed them. In that case, I like to actually mess with the water physics, but make sure to always add a bulkhead in between your main base and just everywhere, really. Oh no! Wait, what? I didn't shoot anything at this part of the base. Okay, so there's a little difference. Always segment off your bases. And make sure to repair any bits and bobs that aren't repaired. Then once they are repaired, you're going to want to open up a door or something to let the water mediate or spread out. Open up multiple doors even to let the water spread out even further. Lowers twice as fast, at least. More rooms you open that aren't, you know, bursting, the faster it drains. But I initially didn't plan for the water to end up in here, because I only shot at the opposite end. But now we know that damage can spread. So, I'm gonna open this door, but then we're gonna immediately close it to try and slow or even stop
Hull
spreading
integrity
water.
restored. Draining systems initiated.
But yes, let's just say that your base is flooded. And you're going through it, but power is out, so you bring a flashlight, of course. Then again, if we were to get out the Sea Glide doesn't work in bases. It only works as a light. So what you're going to want to do, or rather, what you can do, is place bulkheads and just close them.
Hull
Close them up
integrity
tight.
restored. Draining systems initiated.
And then you might want to close these if all of them are flooded. You close one off from the rest. That one drains a bit faster. Or a little bit slower, whatever. Even close two. Segment off a certain part. The water will lower at a steady rate. Then you're going to want to open up a door. Let some water in. Or out. Probably out. And then we segmented off the rest of the base and possibly prevented a flood by segmenting the base. And if you have a long corridor like this that's long for no reason other than the fact that it looks nice, you might want to try and segment it multiple times. Just to, you know, make sure that one part floods and the rest also, and the entire part of the base is flooded. Segment. So then we're gonna want to probably open up the door, or just you don't even have to open up the door if you didn't place one. Wait for the water to go up. It'll go down in the next room. Close this door. Make sure the water stops flooding.
Hull integrity restored. Draining
Honestly, I like the
systems
aesthetic
initiated.
of a cold or a dark base. And you're gonna want to get out your repair tool, or whatever you have, and repair. Slowly but surely. Once you repair enough, eventually your
Hull
lights will
integrity
come back
restored. Draining systems
on as the
initiated.
brightest they can be. Make sure to repair every part though, so that it, no matter where it is, your base can repair. Let out, or stop the water flow. And once we open the door, the water flows out faster. Rather, drainage drains out faster. And that's of Subnautica. That's not the only part about Subnautica. That's nice though. I mean, the lighting is just pretty. Also, pro tip, turn your color grading to filmic. It makes it a lot better looking, although albeit darker than this. Gives it a lot more smooth lighting. And yeah. Yep. Makes it darker, but makes it better looking. And that is why you bulkhead off certain places that are easily breakable. Turn that filmic back on. Also, during the day, it just makes it easier to see. Now, bulkheads can be a problem, but if you have a base that is low integrity, such as too many windows or too many glass corridors, you will probably want to sanction off the glass parts of your base. Now, let's just say, for a moment, that... Alright. Forget what I said. Actually, don't. But, now let's see what happens if we didn't have any bulkheads whatsoever for this entire corridor. Sorry, this is taking a while. Also, it's faster, kinda, to just to just delete the bulkhead and replace the bulkhead. God damn it. There we go. Alright, so we're just gonna want to leave the base to grab something. It doesn't have to be anything particular, but let's just say that you just punch a bunch of holes in the base, whether intentionally or unintentionally, or you didn't sanction off any of it by using bulkheads. This cracked area will now spread to the rest of the base. Sadly. See? The entire corridor is messed up because a few places down there were messed. So let's enter back in. And now, no matter what happens, you go into that corridor, the rest of the base is going to flood. Now I've sanctioned off that portion of the base, but this room and that hatch, I guess, are not sanctioned off. Another thing that you might want to do to stop one room from filling up
Hull integrity restored.
is
Draining
airlocks,
systems initiated.
where you cut off certain bits and bobs from other bits and bobs, aka you add 2 doors. I'm not trying to make this sound so boring, but I get that's just a special talent I have apparently. So, airlocks. An airlock off, you might want to. You don't have to, but you might want to. And then, close off certain bits.
Hull integrity restored.
That's why I have so many
Draining
bulkheads.
systems initiated.
But we're gonna go back through, we're gonna find the holes, we're gonna fix them up. However fast or slow it takes, or however fast or slow it goes. Then we're probably gonna find the next ones and sanction it off. Double sanction. Actually, I'm gonna close this.
Hull integrity restored.
Open
Draining
this.
systems initiated.
I think I missed something here. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just not going down as fast as it could be. That airlock has stopped the water from, well, somewhat. Stopped the water. Slowed it down at least. I'm gonna close the door. And you're gonna open this one. You're gonna want to probably close it behind you to
Hull integrity
give you some
restored.
area to breathe.
Draining systems initiated.
Stop breathing, as I said, as I have accidentally said before. And you repair the cracks, and suddenly the water's disappearing, which is a good thing. Then, if you want some extra water removing ability, open your airlock to the full, open your airlock maximum, and all the water's gone. Make sure that if you do have a glass room that is basically a walking death trap, and by walking I mean standing in place, death trap, sanction it off from the rest of your base. Use at least one door per corridor. Like if it's more than 2 of these long, please put at least one bulkhead. That'll help against water trying to attack you. And that... Oh boy. Okay. Now then. Alright. I am going to save. And I'm going to end the stream, probably play something else. Thanks for watching for like 5 seconds. Sorry that this was short for stream, but it's really just a lot of physics that I wanted to show. Uh, Thanks for watching. You know, I gotta say like and subscribe, or else fucking the Wojiki will drop kick me. And yeah, I'll see you guys whenever I stream next or make a